At 6 o'clock, these are tonight's top stories. The heat's on Iraq. A quarter of the British army's being sent to the Gulf. Police find a stun gun and CS gas inside a London mosque. And the Liverpool man forced to flee Britain to end his life legally.
Tonight, we're live in Baghdad for the reaction to that news that Britain is sending 26,000 troops to the Gulf. And here, Richard Bilton is with the firefighters of Redcar as the clock ticks towards tomorrow's fire strike. Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news.
First tonight, the build-up in the Gulf. It's the biggest single commitment of troops since the last Gulf War a decade ago. The Defence Secretary, Geoff Hoon, says 26,000 soldiers will be heading for the Gulf in the coming weeks. That's far more than expected.
The time is exactly 6:15.
A reminder of tonight's top story. It's been announced that 26,000 British troops are being sent to the Gulf. That's far more than expected.
Later in the programme, on the eve of the latest firefighters' strike, what you think about their walkout. And as Renée Zellweger picks up a Golden Globe for the film Chicago, we're going to be telling you about her next film project.
Early this afternoon at a private clinic in Switzerland, Reginald Crewe, a terminally ill man from Liverpool, took an overdose of drugs and ended his life. That is illegal here in Britain. 74 years old.
At 9 or 10 degrees, but it is going to be turning colder as we move into Wednesday. That's all for now.
Michael, thank you very much. Now, a reminder of tonight's main news again. 26,000 British troops have been ordered to the Gulf. That's a far bigger deployment than expected.
Police have found a stun gun, an imitation firearm and CS gas while searching a controversial mosque in London.
And a terminally ill Liverpool man forced to leave Britain in order to legally end his life has died in a Swiss euthanasia clinic.
It's nearly 6:30. The first one's over. We'll have the latest on those stories just before 7.
Stay with us. Before that, it's time to join the BBC's news teams across the United Kingdom. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. 26,000 British troops are being sent to the Gulf. The call-up amounts to a quarter of the British Army and is far larger than expected. The Defence Secretary, Geoff Hoon, says a further call-up of reservists will be announced later, but he told MPs that the deployment did not mean war. Within the last hour, police have confirmed that a stun gun, an imitation firearm and a CS gas canister were found during a search of the Finsbury Park Mosque in North London. It was raided early this morning by anti-terrorist officers. 7 men were arrested and are being questioned. A terminally ill British man has committed suicide in Zurich with the help of a specialist Swiss organisation. Reginald Crewe, who was 74, suffered from motor neurone disease. Mr. Crewe said he would have chosen to die at home in Liverpool and appealed to Britain to reform its laws on euthanasia. The Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott has called on firefighters to call off tomorrow's strike. He said further industrial action would achieve nothing and put the public in danger. Firefighters say employers must improve their current pay offer if the two sides are to reach agreement. Well, Hugh will be here at 10. Sophie and I will be back tomorrow at 6. See you then.